everybody. We are here on the show floor at CES. I am John Schaff, the Global Chief Investment Officer for Stagwell, and I'm here with Mr. Rick Corteville, who is the head of media of COE for Lenovo. And just welcome. And
thanks.
How's it been so far?
Yeah, it's been a great show. Got in yesterday and just been having a lot of meetings, being able to see a lot of the new technology. It's been great.
Very nice. Well, in that vein, I think technology is why we're here and what we're here to talk about. So I think probably, as you've probably seen on the floor, AI is everywhere. So in 2023 really saw the rise of implementation of AI. What are you predicting is going to be the biggest trend in 2024?
Yeah, so at Lenovo, we've been focused on AI for a while now. And so at the end of the calendar year, we had our annual Tech World event. The overall theme was AI for all, because there's so many things that we do from a product development perspective around leveraging AI, whether that's in our consumer products or in our more commercial-led products. And so we see this overall hype cycle that's happening around AI just opening up more openness on the consumer side to really understand how AI technologies can make their life more easier and more efficient. And so that's some of the announcements that we've been focused on making, not only pointing out to some of the things that we've been already developing for a while, like and our AI chips inside of our gaming laptops on the Legion side that shift processing power depending on the game that you're playing, to more of the newer types of products and some of the announcements that we have baked into our yoga line of laptops.
So you're seeing the application of AI being more specific to a function rather than just kind of like a kind of industry buzz term, and Lenovo's really trying to implement into those individual streams.
I see the AI conversation really helping on both. Really two sides. Like there's the side on the consumer and the product development side, like how do we use AI to really help our end customers? Okay. But then on the marketing side and the media side that you and I sit in, we're also looking to leverage AI to make our jobs more efficient. And that's really how we see AI really benefiting us. It's not going to replace someone's job. It's going to be able to really free up our time and be able to leverage something to do something more efficiently or do something that would require like more hours in a day. And that's what I think is really exciting, or whether that's on the overall digital creative side and doing things more on the dynamic creative to cut down on production costs, or on the optimization side to make campaigns reach their KPIs more quickly, and just cutting down on those overall optimization cycles that you would need.
Very cool. So the next question we had is so what are some of the most exciting products Lenovo has been working on?
Yeah, I think one of the ones that I'm most excited about is the Legion Go. So this was something that we launched about 2 months ago, and it is our first handheld gaming device. Okay. And it's something that is in a category unto itself. It's gotten a lot of really great press, and the sales have been really amazing. And this is an area that I feel that our product is really differentiated, but it's also in a category where there's not a lot of competition. And so it's something where for our avid gaming audience, it's being able to take that PC gaming experience and kind of like, add that level of mobility to it that I think is really interesting.
Very cool. Are there any other products that you guys think are going to take off in this coming year?
On the commercial side, we're continuing to focus on overall solutions. So something that I think a lot of people don't realize is that Lenovo isn't just a company that makes laptops. Like we overall make a lot of different overall solutions for customers that are in company sizes from small businesses all the way up to enterprises. And so being able to leverage not only our physical devices like laptops, but add-on servers, add-on solutions and overall services to help companies with hybrid cloud or edge computing, especially with some of the announcements that we're going to be making over the next year. I see that as something being really interesting, and we're going to be putting marketing effort behind that to really further communicate that. But I think that it really helps on both sides. So we'll continue to roll out things on the consumer side like the Legion Go, and then we'll continue to focus on solutions on the commercial side to help our enterprise and small business level customers.
Very cool. So how has Lenovo really adapted with the market and consumers in recent years? I know there's been the acceleration of technology has been huge. How is Lenovo keeping up and kind of staying ahead of the consumer trends and what's going on in the marketplace?
Yeah, I think an important thing around technology overall is that it needs to be able to make the end user's experience better. And I think that that's been something we've been trying to really call out within the marketing that we do around our products is that it's not technology for technology's sake, is that the types of things that we're building are actually helping our end customers and our end users. And so really being able to understand those ever-changing needs and how do we create experiences that allow individuals to create content in a more easy and efficient way. And that those are some of the AI tools that we're rolling into our latest batch of yoga devices. And so that is an area where if you put the customer first, then you're going to be in a much better position to be able to develop a product that someone finds really interesting.
Yeah, and from a marketing trends perspective and how you're communicating with those consumers, like how are you kind of staying ahead or staying on top of the technology that's in the space and utilizing that technology to create these great experiences for the consumer?
Yeah, I think like the measurement side and us being able to take advantage of on the data is something that we're continuing to focus on, because if we can create more personalized overall experiences, then I think that's going to pan out in the data side of it as well. And so that's on the measurement side. So we just ran a test with Samba TV at the end of last year around one of our sports sponsorships that measured where our logo was being placed, so we can attribute value to that, but also then follow up with those users that had watched those broadcasts. Okay. And that's something that is super interesting in us to be able to not only measure how successful like a sports sponsorship is, but be able to follow up with that user and be able to build frequency and further that overall message. So there's things that we're doing in the space that I think is just always looking at our testing roadmap and always trying to learn.
Okay. And when we look at kind of the media ecosystem, and obviously sustainability in the media ecosystem is a huge issue right now that we're trying to face, kind of like obviously bring down the power usage of actually the delivery of these advertising messages. What are you guys doing from a testing and learning perspective in that space?
Yeah, I think the first thing is building a testing roadmap, so we're not just playing buzzword bingo and trying to check the box on
much like
different
AI
tests.
right now.
Yeah, but I think having those hypotheses in place, and that's where our partnership with Assembly has been great, where we built a testing roadmap at the start of this year that falls into many categories, whether it's testing within the video space, within social, within CTV, programmatic. And so then finding the right media partners based on the individual campaign that we're executing, so that any campaign that we're running on any quarter, we have that learning agenda baked in. Cool. And I think if we can learn faster, then we're going to be that much better against our overall competitive set. And I think that's the fun thing about the space that we're in, is that there's always something new to test, always something new to learn. And so how often we can weave that in to the overall fabric of how we're running our campaigns, I think it's going to be it'll pan out in the overall results.
Very cool. All right. Well, I think that is it's a wrap for our time with Rick, and just wanted to say thank you very much. We appreciate it and enjoy the rest of the show.
Thanks.